Good morning on Tuesday, January 31st. It's time for episode 171 of the 359 podcast with Roger Cheng and Alfred Ng. Good morning, guys. What is up today?
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm happy to be back on YouTube.
Happy to have you back.
Yeah, feeling good.
Fans can see our beautiful faces again.
Well, let's not go so far with beautiful. Let's not use beautiful.
Our mediocre faces.
There we
again.
go. Now we're cooking. Mediocre. That's what I'm shooting for on a daily basis. Thank you for tuning in. We've got a good show for you. We'll be talking about Samsung, not Trump, Samsung's Galaxy S8 and the Qualcomm Snapdragon chip powering it. It's going to be an exclusive for Samsung, at least for a little while, and so we'll break down whether or not that's such a big deal. We'll also talk about Superbowl in VR. Are you excited about that?
I will not be watching it in VR.
I will not either. I don't even know if I'll be watching the Super Bowl. We'll see. I'll probably be cleaning. I'll be cleaning poop. We'll see.
It's a little better.
For those in question, Roger has a child.
Yeah, not my own poop or somebody, not another adult's poop, just my kid.
That's like another Super Bowl party.
Oh, it's definitely a party of a different sort. Not that fun. Lastly, we'll be talking about Walmart and its decision to kill Shipping Pass. Shipping Pass?
Yeah.
It's Amazon
basically it's Amazon Prime clone.
Yeah. And Walmart taking a little dig at Amazon, right? Throwing a little shade?
A little or a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Well, which is funny because if I'm Walmart, I'm not throwing shade at Amazon. I'm scared of Amazon.
Well, yeah, that explains why they tried to clone it.
There you go.
And then it was just this little mangled thing that was like, kill me.
Yep. And then they put it out of its misery. Yes. All right. So as always, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Brian will give them to us. We will try our best to answer them. And we'll answer them in 4 minutes or so.
Okay.
We'll try to keep it at 4 minutes.
All right.
59.
Let's get this recording underway. And here we go in exactly 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the 359, where we talk about the top tech news of the day and other crap we throw in. I'm Roger Cheng.
I'm Alfred Ng.
So Samsung's Galaxy 8 is still a few months away, but there's already buzz stirring about one critical feature, the inclusion of Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 835 chip. It's built with a smaller architecture, so theoretically should run a lot faster and be more power efficient, longer lasting, sharper, smarter phone. We're going to see a bunch of these phones launch in about a month or so at Mobile World Congress. Not the GS8. But a bunch of these other phones, LG, where we're thinking Motorola's going to have a phone, Nokia, another BlackBerry. All these phones will not have the latest chip. They'll be sort of content to use last year's chip. And so Samsung will get kind of this exclusive run. Do you think that's a big deal?
I think I'm not sure how big of an improvement it will be.
Right. And no one knows at this point,
exactly.
Right?
I was at the Qualcomm's summit that they had where they showed off all the features for the Snapdragon 835. And, if all they're saying is true, then yeah, it's going to be a major deal. But the fact is, as our colleague Jessica wrote in her story, it's new chips aren't always the end all be all.
Right. They're not always as, they're oftentimes the hype around these chips or don't meet reality. And yes, there are loads of features available in 835. Samsung may not use all of them, to kind of keep costs down to make sure that it's, it's still a reasonably affordable high-end phone. They may not use all the different features, whether it's, quick charge, 4K Ultra HD premium video, more battery usage, facial recognition.
Yeah.
And particularly with quick charge, I have to imagine that Samsung is going to be easing off on some of the quick charge stuff, right? They're going to play a little bit safe when it comes to the battery.
I mean, they did pretty fine with quick charge 3.0 though, and this is just an update to that. And that's the thing. A lot of these features are basically, it's an improved version of what it already had. I think that's why all these companies that aren't Samsung are kind of content with using the old chips. They kind of save a lot of money on it, and the features that's a telling sign to me that, these companies are saying we're just going to stick with the old ones. Yeah,
I talked to a couple of these OEMs who basically said, there's still a lot of runway on last year's chip. We still haven't fully used the potential of these processors. So we'll see. And really, for normal people, you're not going to notice a difference, right? Yeah. So next up, the Super Bowl will be televised, but it'll also be shown in virtual reality. Terry Collins breaks down this deal that LiveLike has struck with Fox Sports to offer pivotal moments from the big game in virtual reality. It's just sort of the latest in this broad trend of everything going into VR. What do you think?
I mean, unless it's literally live, like you're gonna, but it's saying it's showing the highlights.
Yeah, it's more highlights. It's
Yeah,
not live.
so it's not gonna happen live, and then I think by the time it's available, you're not gonna be interested in it anymore. I always feel like interest in Super Bowl goes, then the game happens and then it's over.
And then it's well, yeah, you know the results and that's it,
Yeah,
right? Like,
I
why do you
mean,
care?
How these highlights better be amazing for you to watch them and then think I gotta see this in VR.
Well, if you're a hardcore Falcons or Pats fan, you might want to check this stuff out. Otherwise, yeah. All right. And lastly, Alfred, what's going on with Walmart?
So Walmart had its shipping pass, basically killed off. And if you're not familiar with shipping pass, it was basically Amazon Prime, but you paid $50 a month,
right,
for free 2-day shipping. They decided to get rid of that, and instead, basically, if you order anything that's more than $35, you get free shipping over that.
Right.
And basically, they were saying, 2-day shipping, it's very hard to maintain, which Amazon has also had problems with.
Right.
So they're, basically cutting it for a cheaper deal.
And they threw a little shade at Amazon, basically saying, you shouldn't charge a membership for 2-day shipping.
Yeah.
So, all right, for more about these stories, check us out on CNET. I'm Roger Chang.
I'm Alfred Ng.
Thanks for listening.
So who are we rooting for in the Super Bowl, guys?
I don't really care.
I can't say.
I'm rooting for the not Patriots.
I would say the Falcons, I guess. Like by default, I don't care about the Falcons at all, but I don't want the Pats to win.
I'm a huge fan of the United States not Patriots. That's my favorite team in all of the NFL.
Our own Andrew Morse, the head of our copy desk, is a hardcore Pats fan. So just don't say that around him.
I mean, I'm really not all invested. I just like running with a joke.
I don't know. I think I'm even less invested in this game than ever before.
But what about in VR?
No.
I mean, I'd like to experience that. That'd be kind of neat. Superficially.
By the way, it's not like you're experiencing it. You're not on the field experiencing in VR. I think you're on the sidelines somewhere, right? They probably set up a camera right there. Yeah, like a nice, well, maybe not box seat because that's way up, right?
It's probably just like glorified 360 video.
Probably.
Yeah, no, totally is. You can turn around, you can see the crowd, you turn around, you see the field.
Some people give their right arm for that. They never get to go to the Super Bowl.
I'm just bothered whenever somebody calls it like VR, but it's just 360 video.
Yeah.
Because to me, like the threshold for
VR is a marketing gimmick now.
You can interact with it and things like that, kind of like the
Oculus. You have a much higher threshold than everyone else in the industry.
If it's just 360 video, like we have a 360 video camera, don't we?
Sure.
Can't we just say like all of it is in all our videos are VR now if we just record off of that?
I mean, 360 is just not as sexy of a term.
Yeah,
but it just don't call it what it's not.
Fair enough. All right, let's jump back into Samsung. Antoine in the chat says, I'm a Note fan, but these past years I was not convinced about the phablet. Why the hell do they keep removing stuff from the Note and not add new stuff to the old ones? I'm a little confused. Antoine, could you maybe clarify that? I think you're heading in the right direction. It'd be a really good conversation point, but we need a little push.
Yeah, what exactly are you angry about in terms of the elimination of features? Because as far as I know, the whole problem with the Note 8 was they packed in so many features.
Note 7.
The Note 7. We're talking about the Note 8?
No, I think he's gonna have to clarify.
Yeah, please, Antoine.
I don't want to speak for him on this.
Yeah.
So the Walmart, $50 a month. Are you kidding me? When you're paying $100 a year for Amazon, that's nuts.
No. It was $50 a year.
Oh, I thought you said a month.
No, it's basically
okay. So at least
Amazon
it's competitive.
Prime. It's half the price of Amazon Prime. It's guaranteed 2-day shipping, but that's gone now.
Yeah.
No one really cared. No one really. Used
because
it.
Walmart's offerings really, its library is not as extensive as Amazon's is,
right.
And the other.
And look, years past, and Ben has broken this down in the past. Like Walmart does not. They kind of care about online sales, but not really, because their core sales are still getting you in the store. So they traditionally have not really spent a lot of time and money investing in that business and making their online business as robust as being in the store. They've changed. I mean, I think they're changing that now, buying Jet.com, trying to get themselves more modern. But yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise that this program was killed.
And then the other issue is basically, $50 a year is not sustainable for 2-day shipping.
Right, for Walmart?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean, Walmart, I think Walmart.
That was
put it
an
at
aggressive
price.
introduction. I
Yeah.
really thought you said a month.
No.
And I would have been
that
like,
would,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's like
Yeah,
definitely
it's
sustainable.
funny. Fresh Direct offers a very similar thing now. It's like I think my wife pays like $100 and now she gets, I think 1 or 2 days shipping.
You'd
for
better
like a
get
year.
groceries
Yeah.
within 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
If you're,
No, but I mean, the whole point of like, they're doing like a Prime type membership.
Yeah.
They never did that before.
oh, they
so
did. I thought, okay.
At least it's new to me.
As the American populace becomes less and less likely to leave their homes.
Yeah.
I've
We'll
still
see.
yet to do Fresh Direct. I don't like,
Oh, just
Yeah.
wait till you have a kid.
I don't
Yeah.
get
That is clutch.
buying groceries like not at the store. Because like I like to see and touch the food.
Again, just wait till you have a kid. Then like leaving your apartment takes like 45 minutes and it's just not cool.
Circling back on the Samsung, Cedric in the chat wants to know, have they mentioned if it'll have a headphone jack?
For the S8,
Yes.
I would suspect that they will have a headphone jack. I think it was a big selling point with the Note 7 when that came out, and it's a chance for Samsung to knock Apple, which they never miss a chance to knock Apple.
Touche.
And then there's also been a lot of like leaks. I mean, these are all rumors, but
Sure.
there's been like phone cases that have been shown around for the S8 that does have the headphone jack port in it. So
Yeah, I would imagine USB-C though, not micro USB,
No.
but
Yeah.
headphone jack.
Yeah.
Sidebar to this, Chris wants to know if anybody knows when the Nougat update is coming to S6 Edge Plus in the UK. Do you have any information on
very
that?
specific.
That is totally specific. We have no idea.
No idea.
You'd have to ask Samsung and the carrier in UK because it's usually a mix of the two.
Where is the fingerprint scanner on the S8? Is it on the back?
I imagine it'll be in the back, yeah.
We have a
It'll
few
be-
people in the chat are going to be disappointed by
Very,
that.
very similar to, I believe, the
Pixel?
LG phone, the Pixel, an old HTC phone. They all had the fingerprint sensor in the back. I don't
That's
mind.
weird,
I
though.
actually
The-
don't mind it because if you
the
hold
S7
your,
is on the front though.
yeah, but if they're removing the home button and everything,
Okay.
they're making the screen larger. Then that makes sense to remove all the physical buttons on the front, put whatever scanners in the back because you kind of hold it like that anyways.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed, like with the Pixel that I use, it's pretty natural to just tap the back and unlock your phone.
Paul is ambitious in the chat and says they should put dual fingerprint scanners on the front and the back.
Yeah, that
that's-
makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's a natural hold if you do that.
Yeah, exactly. No,
But that's just why.
yes, you can put in all the things you want, but it costs money, takes up real estate. Those are factors you don't really want to mess with, right?
Let's make it 10 fingers
Yeah.
while we're at it.
I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could add one in the back. You could turn the volume rocker into a fingerprint sensor. You could have one on the top and on the bottom. Just basically anywhere you touch it, you're
Yeah,
good to go.
eventually the fingerprint scanner is the entire body.
That would be kind of cool. Like the entire frame is a fingerprint
It's just
sensor.
a palm scanner.
Do we have an idea about price yet? Any ballparks?
I would imagine similar to last year and the year before, $650, $700.
Yeah, you've been on the ball with the Price is Right style thing with this stuff. You guessed the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, man,
price.
I gotta get on that show. I gotta Press is Right. I would kill and well, that's not true. If it was anything tech related, I would
Yeah.
kill. And it's like refrigerator. I'm like,
Refrigerator is tech now.
that's
Do
true.
you
that's
remember
true.
CES?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
God.
right.
It's smarter than we are.
Yes.
All
A lot of
right.
things are smarter than we are, though.
Touche. Let's see. Before we call it a day, let's put our bets down for the Super Bowl.
Man, I don't know. We're talking about Super Bowl already. Shouldn't we make that bet before?
It's this
Sunday?
weekend.
Holy crap! Are we already in February?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Well,
yeah.
no. Tomorrow is February.
Tomorrow's February.
but
Jeez, you know what? I thought we had another week of January left.
Nope.
Why did I think that?
extra January.
Anybody in the chat care about the Super Bowl? I know we're kind of localizing ourselves here.
No, I mean I'll go Falcons by 2 touchdowns.
Okay. I'm going 28-21 Falcons. Alfred?
I'm gonna go. It's all field goals. That's all.
Oh my God,
Falcons by 2,
such a terrible
and it's just
game.
all kicks.
By the way-
Marcelino and Carlos have got the Pats up for us. What do you think, guys, score-wise?
Yeah,
Actually, if
I
we're-
fear it'll be the Pats.
If we're going all kicks, I'd have to go Pats.
Max in the chat just stole my heart. The Bears. All right, let's call it a day, guys.
Yeah, no, great show. Thanks for your question, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow. If you liked anything you saw or heard here, check us out on CNET. Our podcast is also available on iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, SoundCloud, FeedBurner, and Google Play Music.
All right, See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.